Hey guys, to the lighting. Hey y'all, welcome back to another video. This is your girl Kiara and we're about to do another vlog. I'm gonna make this a little quick because I did leave the house without my battery and this one is not completely charged. But we are starting off with a grocery trip. Today is gonna be kind of like a day in the life. Might do a whole weekend, not sure. We gotta start off with the grocery store. Me and baby boy have been up for a little while. We have done some productive things, but we also need to get some groceries so we can eat before we're both upset. So let's go ahead and go grocery shopping. I'll meet you guys back at the house. Hey guys, we are back at the house. Yes, grocery store trip was actually the casual belly rub. Say hey. We have made it back from the grocery store. Grocery store is actually a successful trip. So I really like to shop at Publix, and Publix has like a lot of good BOGO deals. Oh my goodness, do I love their BOGO deals. And they have them on some essential stuff. Like, first of all, the only place I know that has BOGO on laundry detergent, but they also have BOGO on dish detergent, Lysol wipes. But then like when it comes to food, like Rice-A-Roni, both their pasta and rice was buy one get one. A lot of regular pasta was buy one get one, like the spaghetti and fettuccine. Some Alfredo sauce was buy one get one. I really like to base a bulk of my grocery shopping on BOGO items and then get other stuff that I need around that. So I'm gonna go through everything, show you what I got, and go ahead and stock the fridge. And then we need to eat because we haven't eaten yet. It's 10:14. So of course I had to give me some eggs. Gone are the days that I get dozen eggs because I eat eggs like crazy. Like, I love breakfast food. I've always loved breakfast food. But ever since I've been pregnant, I eat eggs all the time. Like, every morning it has to be a breakfast sandwich. Every morning it has to be a breakfast sandwich. I also have to eat boiled eggs. So I go through eggs a lot. Thankfully, through my WIC, that kind of helps out a little bit because like I said, eggs are not cheap. And every month WIC at least accounts for a dozen. So usually when my benefits reset every month, I get a dozen and WIC covers that, and then I pay for the larger count, which I think is like a dozen and a half. WIC also covers for 1% milk. I usually go with whole milk. I don't know, I never really been into the 2% or 1%, but baby, listen. When times get hard, I'm finna use that WIC. So Mott's juice was buy one get one. I did originally grab like the gallon ones that had apple juice, and they also had apple juice and apple mango. I was gonna try that, but it's easier for me to have like these little juices because let's be honest, a lot of times I'm not at home. I just grab stuff to take with me to work. So that's pretty much how that goes. Not only did I get that BOGO, they had BOGO Pepsi products. So I got me some brisk tea. That was BOGO. And ginger ale. I love me some ginger ale. I'll stock that in a second. Let me get through some of the easier things first. So these were not BOGO. However, they are cheaper than the thawed out chicken breast. So first, when I went through the meat section, I saw like the pre-seasoned meats that they have that the chef prepared. And I was like, oh, this looks good. So it was like some pre-seasoned Cajun leg quarters. I said, oh, that looks good, and this is only $4.39. So I said, let me go check and see what the chicken is hitting on. The thawed chicken, I swear to you, it was like a regular small pack of like 3 chicken breasts for like $14. I called my friend. I said, ain't no way chicken breast is this much money. So she suggested I go find the frozen, which I did, and these were $8 and some change a piece. So yeah, your girl is good on chicken for a little while. One of my absolute favorite things that WIC covers is vegetables. So Every month I get nearly $30 worth of fruits and veggies, which is great because I like fruits and veggies. I don't eat a big variety, but I do eat it. So number one, spinach. Spinach is covered. I like to eat spinach. I like to eat spinach like in my eggs, but I think this go around I have the desire to just eat it as like a side when it comes to some of my pasta and like my pasta dishes. It does cover Publix fruit, so I definitely had to get me some of that. And then I love broccoli. I am a broccoli and green bean fan. So I bought all of these. I want to say they might have been about $2 a piece, but again, WIC covers my fruits and veggies. So between my BOGO deals, between things that WIC covers, I pan out fairly well when it comes to what I'm actually paying for at the end of the day. So like my breakfast sandwiches, I gotta have my pepper jack cheese. That is just a must. So I pay for that out of pocket. I like to snack on some cheese, pay for that out of pocket. And then this is for my stuffed shells. I don't know if I'm gonna cook stuffed shells tonight, but definitely love me some stuffed shells. Croutons, BOGO. Who doesn't like croutons? And I don't eat them in the salad either. Like I can just literally eat them as is. Like once before when I was doing this whole like little diet thing, I ate them as a snack. And they're actually pretty good. See, rice-a-roni, buy one, get one. I think they were only a couple bucks. Alfredo, buy one, get one. Rice-a-roni pasta, buy one, get one. And then you got English muffins. I traditionally don't like English muffins. I still don't think that I like English muffins, but when push comes to shove and it's buy one, get one, and you need to eat, English muffins just gonna have to do the job. My choice of fish for the week is tilapia. And something I nearly never buy is pancake mix. So I just happened to go grocery shopping about a week ago and I really wanted some Eggo waffles. I was like, oh, Eggo waffles sounds so good. But it was so expensive. I got this as my breakfast meats. It was so expensive, so I just got like a little box versus like the big family box. First of all, me and baby crushed that box in like 2 days. Sorry, I wanted more, but I was like, I'm not gonna keep paying this much money for some Eggos because I think I had even paid like $6 or something just for like the small box. I said, okay, I'm gonna go get some pancake mix, and that's gonna be cheaper or nearly the same price, and we're gonna get more out of it. I don't like pancakes. I am a waffle girl. I do have a waffle maker. Essentially the batter is the exact same. So we're gonna be in here making some waffles because I also had to buy that syrup up here, which I think was no less than $4. We will be eating that syrup. All right, I did get some orange juice. I got my ricotta cheese for the stuffed shells. For the stuffed shells, all you need is spaghetti sauce, the jumbo shells, ricotta cheese, some, I used to do Parmesan cheese. This time I bought like the Italian cheese blend. And that's it. That's literally it. I do like to add spinach in mine, but personal preference, you don't have to. So this was the pasta I mentioned that was buy one, get one. So this was the fettuccine. And then I got the spaghetti. And then this is my jumbo shells right here. I literally ate off of these last time for probably like 3 days. All right, so that's everything from my grocery trip. Let me get all this stuff put up, make me and baby some food, and then we will move on to our next thing. We are recording content today, so you will catch some behind the scenes of that. There's a little bit of work I have to do on the computer as well, and then we'll probably get off into some editing. But y'all just hang out, okay? We got a package. Whew. So if you guys watched part 1 to my moving series, you would know that actually, was it my part 1 of moving series? Yeah, I think it was part 1 of my moving series. You guys will know that I made a housewarming registry on my Amazon, and some of my family and friends have purchased from it. So that's great. It's some stuff that'll help me out around the house to kind of get me started. Let's see what I have here. So this is a dish cover for the microwave. That'll be lit. This is actually collapsible, which is really cool. Oh, so it's a multi-purpose microwave cover and mat. So I literally, when I found this, I literally just thought that it was a just a microwave cover, but it looks like I can use it as a placemat. I can use it as, like, if the handle is hot on the pot, I can use like this silicone part. If I take a pot off the stove and I need to rest it somewhere, I can put it on here. And it looks like I can almost use it like if I want to put my veggies or something. It's like, it acts like a strainer. So yeah, that's actually pretty dope. That was a really good pick. I didn't even notice that when I picked it out. So that's that. Let's see what this is. Oh, this is my little acrylic organizers. So currently in my bathroom, I have like a rectangular shaped acrylic bin that I keep all of my everyday stuff, like my skincare products and, you know, all those things. And so these will go perfect with them. They are cylinders with little lids. Oh, how many are there? Yeah, so this one's more like clear plastic. That's all right. So you have this, and then you have the little lid that goes on top, and I plan on putting my Q-tips and the cotton rounds that I use to remove my makeup and apply my toners. Yeah, I will be using that for that. Yeah, I'm so excited. I've always wanted these, and they just make it so convenient and make the counter look a little less cluttered. Cause right now I still have everything in its container. Like, y'all buy Q-tips, y'all know how big those things are. It's taking up unnecessary space on my counter. So anytime that I can have an organizer is awesome. So yeah, it looks like it came with 4, which is lit. I probably don't need all 4, but I'll probably find a reason to use them for sure. I got cotton rounds, I got Q-tips. I could probably put like bobby pins in one for sure. Yeah, I'll figure it out. But yeah, these are cute. These do seem like 2 different sizes. Yeah, they're two different sizes. This one's a little bit meatier than this one, which is okay with me. Ah, so excited. Okay, this one's a little heavy. What's this? Oh, this is my shower caddy. So I've always had like a regular, once upon a time I never had a shower caddy. Then I got a regular shower caddy that hangs over the shower head. And you know, I guess it's like kind of convenient, but I also always wanted these little shelves that adhere to the sides of the shower. And now that I'm making more content, more lifestyle content on my page on Instagram, I sometimes want to have my little shower shots too, and it's really not that cute when I have this shower caddy, you know, just hanging there with random items. So to kind of have something that's a little more attractive, plus something that can also be maybe on the other side from where I'm filming, will be pretty convenient. So being able to maybe put this on the back wall of my shower is a great idea. I'm also not a fan of some of the stuff being on my shower caddy and like getting wet constantly, like my razor, for example. Over time, that's gonna rust. So these are black. As you guys may have noticed in my apartment, especially if you look at part 1 of my moving series, I do an empty apartment tour, and there's a lot of black and silver in here, especially with the countertop in the kitchen and bathroom. So that's what I was kind of playing on, but in terms of decorating, there definitely will be accents of gold. So here is what they look like. I'm not gonna take them all out the plastic, but this is kind of like a little dish soap. And then looks like these are like the adhesive sticky strips that I can use to hang them up. So that would definitely be a project for a different day, but I'll be super excited to redo my bathroom. I don't know, we might do this tomorrow, we'll see. I definitely have to wash all of my towels and rugs and house shoes. Okay, next on the list is a toilet plunger and brush. Yes, this is all black as well. I'm excited to have this, to be honest with you. Not because of what it is, because it matches my bathroom. But the funny thing is, right, I've been here for about a month now, and I haven't clogged the toilet. Just for me to go clog the toilet the other day, I don't know if this is TMI, but y'all finna find out anyways. Just for me to clog the toilet the other day, and then like I had to go out to Dollar Tree and buy me one. So I had bought me a set. I was like, well, I ain't got one, you know. Just for this to come a few days later. So this is kind of like a picture of what it looks like. It's all black. And surprisingly it all fits in here. So looks like that'll be a little Build-A-Bear project. So I'll just hold on to this, to be honest, until the one that I recently bought is no longer good, until it's ran in the ground, and then at least I always got a backup right here. Last but not least, y'all, I got some silverware. I'm so excited that I got some silverware. Let me tell you something. I have been tired of washing the same forks and spoons back to back to back. Over it. And I was actually going to go to Burlington soon to try to get me some silverware, but now I don't have to. I think this is the black set. Yes, this is the black set. So I want to say I probably put like 2 sets on my housewarming registry, and one of them was black, but the other one of course was silver. But I thought it'd be cool to have black, you know, it would be a little fancy, a little nice. So these are the spoons. So how many pieces is this? It's a 24 piece. So I got spoons, butter knives, forks. Looks like I have 2 different sizes of forks, oh, these are big spoons. 2 different sizes of spoons. And then looks like I have a couple of like knives too. Yay, that's so exciting. Let me open one. See if I can see the true color. I'm actually doing some laundry, not laundry. I am doing laundry, but I'm also washing dishes. Oh, this one's nice. See, this one of them nice big spoons I like to use when I eat my Reese's spoons. All right, that is it for the Amazon unboxing. Thank you so much, Cynthia. Yeah, so let's go ahead and continue cleaning. So I did record some content this morning after I ate. I think just me moving around a lot has really caught up to me. I mean, it's just now 12:30, so I feel like I've gotten a lot done within a short amount of time. So I'm just gonna see where I'm at once I'm done like tidying up a little bit as far as what I want to do, because I don't want to completely stop. I definitely want to be productive. So I think what I might do is hit up the bathroom next, get a couple things situated, record at least one more video. So I am a brand ambassador for Thayer's, and they sent me a toner. I have yet to make any content with that, and I definitely want to do that. So I think that is what I'm going to do before I kind of like chill out a bit. I do have a contract that I have to send out to a client. They reached out to me recently to do some event branding for them, and everything's turning out pretty cute so far. I have to show you guys when I'm able to, but yeah, I definitely need to do that. I need to sit down and review my checklist. So I decided that we have a goal to be monetized before baby drops, and that is 4 months. So I had a conversation with ChatGPT. I was like, hey fam, like, what is it that we need to do? Like, what's the game plan? This is the type of content that I make. This is the type of content that I'm interested in making. These are the platforms I want to post on. So they gave me some ideas, and I was like, great. I think I asked it to give me like 50 ideas. Yeah, 50 ideas, and they broke it down into categories for me. So the first category is lifestyle and apartment vlogs, pregnancy and mom life. I definitely want to share that with you guys. I do want to do like some girl talk. So I know I'll probably only have 2 videos on my page, but I started like this unofficial podcast called Let's Talk About It, and I really wanted to be able to curate a space to where, hell, I could view my opinions, talk about something without having to get jumped in the comments, you know, like on Instagram and TikTok. But you know, just have girl talk about like real things. So that's a section. And then of course, business productivity and side hustle is what they named the last one. So I am a business owner. I'm a graphic designer. Well, my title is I'm a content developer. That encompasses that I do graphic design, brand development, content creation, as far as recording, producing, and editing. So yeah, I wanted to go through this list. On this list, there's a couple of emails too. So while I feel tired physically, I still want to be able to do something. So I think some of those computer-based things, such as like my emails and stuff, is what I'm about to get into. But let me go ahead and clean this up, and then move on to my next task. Alright y'all, so I just wrapped up doing a sit down talking video. It was things no one prepared me for pregnancy. So that was something quick and fun. Should be something pretty cool that you guys can relate to, and I look forward to, you know, the comments on that video. It is 1:30 now. I kind of have been chugging along like all morning. I've gotten a good amount of content in. I'm satisfied with that. I think I'm gonna switch gears real quick and also hop onto my laptop. Hey guys, so sorry for the loud noise in the back, but I'm getting ready to wind down for the day. I feel like I've been really productive. I feel like I've gotten in a lot of good things. We still have a full day tomorrow. I think I'll be doing more sit down talking videos, a little bit more like educational videos. I'm getting ready to screen record and film a tutorial for my Instagram page. There was a video I posted recently. I had a really nice intro. Somebody wants to know that intro, so I'm going to go ahead and do that tutorial. I've gotten in a lot of lifestyle content today. Tomorrow I definitely need to get in a lot of b-roll footage and content for my business page. One of my lights just went out, no biggie. I got another one sec. Cool. So anyways, I want to show you guys my DJI. So right now it is on this tripod here that I can adjust, and it's actually pretty handy, pretty lightweight. I can use it for my DJI, my Sony ZV-1, or even my iPhone. It really doesn't matter. But this is the DJI in itself. I really love this camera. It was a Christmas gift to myself that I purchased last year. You can record in vertical. You can also record in horizontal, which, you know, is best for YouTube, long form content, things of that nature. I use my Sony ZV-1, the one I'm talking to you guys on, for my horizontal YouTube type of content. I use this primarily for my vertical type of content. It shoots in 3K vertically, it shoots in 4K horizontally, and it has great quality, very convenient, very lightweight. This fits in my purse. This here honestly isn't even necessary to have on here. This is the DJI in itself. This is technically an extra attachment. So down here you have a charging port for the DJI. This is like a little bit of like a extender, kind of like a handle. There is another charging port on the back of here. I just pretty much keep that connected at all times. When I purchased this, I purchased the bundle from Best Buy. It came with a few accessories, including this microphone. So anytime I'm using my DJI, which has good audio in itself, but anytime I want to actually talk directly to the camera, I use my my mic that came with it. Transferring the files from my DJI to my camera is what I'm getting ready to show you now. It's like one of my favorite things to do. So you're just gonna go to the DJI app right here, and then it opens onto the home screen. There is a button down here that is like a little camera. You want to make sure that the DJI is turned on. So let me power it on. And then it's automatically gonna try to connect and search for your device. I'm gonna hit connect. And it takes a second, but once it connects, it shows up all the files that is currently on the micro SD card that is in here. If you have a micro SD card, I highly recommend you going to Best Buy and buying a micro SD card adapter. Pretty much it's just kind of like a holder or a case to where you can put the mini SD card in a regular size SD card. That way you can use it in any of your card readers and ports. Asking me if I want to join. Yes. Okay, awesome sauce. Now we have our log. This is everything that is on this SD card, and this goes back all the way into this morning. I like that they break it up in days for you. So this is everything. Oh, well, is it still loading? I was gonna scroll through. It's gonna take a minute to load, but this is everything that I have on the SD card in general. So I literally have direct access to all of those things at the tip of my hands. And then it has everything by day. So this is today, obviously, because I'm still wearing this outfit. This little check mark up here, you can check that check mark and you can either select multiple or you can do batch select. When you select batch select, it'll automatically select everything, excuse me, from that day. So I can batch select everything from today, and it's already telling me it's 41 files, and it'll even tell me how many gigabytes. I know I don't have that much storage on my phone, so I'm not gonna do all of that at this particular time. I'm just going to basically select the clips that I need. So I'm gonna go through the process of that. I'm gonna lay down, do a little bit of editing, and then I'll be back with you guys soon.
I played my part. Like, the network fucked up. The network fucked up.
We did that from the beginning.
From the beginning.
What's the name of the chicken wrap? See if I can get Mira on the line. See what's they said that Popeye chicken wrap give me. I don't know if I believe it, y'all. Y'all tell me.
I have a hell of a read. Buckle up.
I love it.
Have a hell of a reunion. I don't know how they gonna edit things down, but
you know what? If Shamia do come back, I want to see a new cut, a new color. I want to see something. She gonna have to get on the Amazon and get her some sundresses and stuff. She got, cause Shamia got it. She has all the things. Like, I'm just like, Shamia be showing up in the
home and she's sick and everything, but you out here in Miami looking for the Gucci daddies. Like, you know what I mean? Like, said in one of the episodes, she said, well, I have another daughter that has to see me live. I have to live so my daughters can see me live, so that they can go live too. So I feel like talking about somebody's.
You're fine.
It's not that much older though. Yeah. She got that nose while they were coming, right? Didn't you get that nose while they were coming?
I don't know what she did. I said she 48. Charles is like 60 something. Yeah, I think I would say she 40. I think Angela's probably like, I think she about 43, 45. Yeah, and I got a room headed back to Memphis. Yeah, that. We're headed back to Atlanta. I got back to Atlanta.
Hey y'all, good morning. It is a Sunday. I say good morning, but realistically it's about 12 o'clock in the afternoon. As a recap, I went to bed last night after dinner. Caught up on Love Island USA. Y'all, who is y'all favorite right now? Like, I like Olandria. She's probably my favorite. Shelly's cool. I don't know. I don't like Ace. I don't like Ace. And what's old girl name? Oh, what's old girl name? The one with Jeremiah. She seems a little annoying to me. And it's so crazy. It's like you watching Love Island and these episodes are so long, but then it's like you hear somebody else put it in perspective. It's like these people only been here less than a week and tensions are already thick. Crazy. And why they always get mad at the bombshell? Anyways, yeah, so I'm sleeping, right? Baby bro calls me. Usually my phone is like on sleep, but I don't think it was last night. And so he called me, my phone vibrating. I'm like, hello? It's like on FaceTime. It's like 4 o'clock in the morning. He butt dialed me. I don't know how he butt dialed me. I was like in his pocket or bag or something, and he didn't hear me, so I hung up. But then I texted him. I was like, well, let me call him back. So he's actually out the country right now, so he's quite a bit of hours ahead of me. So he was probably like out and about, whatever. And so I couldn't go back to sleep for a while, so I decided to watch like some YouTube. By 5 o'clock I was eating waffles and sausage, and shortly after that I went back to sleep. No, did I? No, I actually didn't go. I didn't go directly to sleep. I actually edited a YouTube video, then I fell asleep, and I've been waking up on and off like ever since. I'm trying to pull my, like, I literally, it's my first time leaving my room. Like I really need to pull myself up out of it because I would sit in the bed all day and I hate it. Like I don't like that feeling. It's already 12:30. I'm a morning person. I typically get a lot done. I mean, luckily I did like laundry and dishes yesterday, so you know that's like part of my Sunday routine. But I wanted to record some content, which I could probably still do. It's just, I don't know. Anyways, yesterday was pretty productive. I ended up editing about 7 videos total. Most of them were for like my personal pages, so my personal Instagram and my TikTok. Didn't really record much of anything business related. There was like one tip video that I recorded and posted last night, excuse me, and then there's a tutorial I got to put out. But yeah, I'm about to get up and try to get my life together. I haven't washed my face, anything, but I might go over to my friend's house later, who was supposed to get together yesterday. She fell asleep after work, which was cool, but they're gonna be put some on the grill today. And she was like, you can come over. I was like, yes, I like free food. Me and baby like free food a lot. So today's probably just gonna be a chill day, and honestly I deserve it. So I'm gonna get up, probably do a little bit of work, nothing too crazy, get myself together so I feel good, and then we're gonna go hang out with our friend.
Does not just affect teenagers. It just matures in disguise. In other words, what started as pressure to fit in school becomes pressure to fake it as an adult. I feel like preaching already. Do I have anybody that's made up their mind that in this season of my life, I have a lot of things to beat, but fake is not one of them? No, I'm not preaching to the right church. Do I have anybody that's making up in your mind, you don't care how much it costs you, but you will not trade in your authenticity because of other people's opinion? I dare you to give God praise, because in this season you're embracing who He made you to be, not who other people want you to be. No, you praise God for a promotion. Praise Him because He gave you a gift called you. And can't nobody beat you at being you. I'm gonna calm down. Somebody shout peer pressure. Culturally speaking, peer pressure is when you trade your authenticity for acceptance. Sometimes being in the will of God will put you out of the grace of people. Do I need to say that again? Sometimes being in the will of God will put you out of the grace of people. See, people shout over favor without embracing what favor costs. Sometimes you have favor with God because you've been rejected by people. Are y'all hearing this? And so if you've experienced a lot of rejection and jealousy in your life, that's an indication that God has favor on you, because sometimes people who even have more than you are jealous of you, not because of what you have, but because of what God put on you. It ain't the outfit, it's the favor. Now watch this, because culturally, peer pressure carries some negative connotations. But how many people know?
your greatest gift doesn't show up with 4 wheels. It may show up on 2 legs. Because sometimes when God sends people, he's not just sending a person, he's sending a key. That some people are keys to unlocking the next level in your destiny. Which is why you have to be careful with how you handle the people that God sends. Because great people won't waste their time with. Have you ever tried to be good to somebody and they just did not show any appreciation? You let ratchet people get blessed. And you feel stuck, you feel paralyzed, and you're wondering, what am I going to do? And here it is, spiritual paralyzed is when you have potential but no progress. So you have all of this greatness in you. And here's what I love about Jesus, that he doesn't just speak to your condition, he also speaks to your capacity. So he'll speak to you while you're in there and say stuff like, you are the lender and not the borrower. You'll be afraid like Gideon pressing wheat. And here it is, he said, hey, Gideon, oh valiant warrior. See, God doesn't wait until you become something to call you what you are. I dare somebody to praise God and speak over yourself even what you are not yet. Because your words are your weapons. If you don't know how to do it, I'll do it for you. I call you the head and not the tail. I call you to the core. Because there are two groups of people in this text so far. You have people who are crowded just to be nosy. All right, we did our best. Let's just wait for him to come out. Maybe we get him when he come out. Free number 2, hey man, shut up. We'll just spin the block next week. Maybe he'll be, maybe we'll come back. I'm tired. Y'all arms not hurting? Friend number 3, yeah, we wasted our time. But it's friend number 4. You ruler over many. I dare you to praise God that he's sending the right people.
All right guys, I'm gonna wrap up this vlog right here. We have had a really chill day. As you know, I had a late start. I did knock out a few videos for Instagram, which is great. That was the goal for today, and I got at least 2 YouTube videos edited. Someone booked me today to edit one of their reels, so I'll probably work on that in downtime when I'm at my friend's house. But it's time for me and Little Bean to go get something to eat. So excited to see our TT. See you guys in the next video, guys. Bye.